akaCRM, just for your background, is a Salesforce system implementation partner. We're a Salesforce.org premium partner, and we provide comprehensive advisory, implementation, and managed support services for Salesforce, Conga, and a variety of leading ISV solutions, including Prolific. Prior to learning about Prolific, we really had no tool or process for managing key accounts. And we went on a search to try to find a great key account management solution, and we ran across Prolific, the Salesforce App Exchange. We're very excited to find it, largely because it's native in Salesforce. And as a Salesforce partner, we like things that are native, and we like them, they're native because it allows us to configure and adjust and extend the capabilities of the solution. The Prolific Crush solution today has allowed us to map our key accounts, define our key players, and really have better insight into our client relationships. As part of our annual planning process, one of the questions we asked ourselves is, how can we do more with our existing relationships? How can we work smarter, not necessarily harder? And we realized that we were working with too many deals that were too small, and we really wanted to find relationships that we could expand and grow with. And that's what set us on the course for looking for a key account management solution. One of the keys to be successful, I believe, with key account planning for any organization is having an understanding of how you wish to segment your account relationships, how you will define them in terms of size or markets. You can purchase any number of tools, but if you don't have a good definition of, number one, your customer market segments, or number two, what your plans are to do with each of these segments, the tool won't do you any good. So I think the key for us being successful and being successful with Crush was a combination of having an excellent tool and technology, as well as having given some considerable thought to how we will segment our relationships. And when we find relationships that fit the model of a key account, what are those initiatives, or what's the playbook for each of those relationships? akaCRM looked at a variety of different key account management solutions on our journey to improve our account management strategy. And one of the features that we were looking for was something that was simple and easy to use. It needed to be native in Salesforce. We didn't want people to have to leave the CRM to go manage something somewhere else. And it needed a pretty small training curve for our key account managers. And when we ran across Prolific Crush, we were immediately taken by the fact that it was a common user interface. It was very drag and drop. The ability to both see the relationships and the buying power of the constituents that we work with, as well as identify the white space, being able to figure out where we are strong and where we have opportunities. Those were a couple of the features of the Prolific Crush solution that really drove us to that direction. The key feature that we started on and adopted very quickly is the ability to map our relationships, to be able to see who the key buyers are, to put in notes, and have a visual org chart. There are many org chart tools out there, but Crush is particularly good because you can group them by business function. You can identify them in terms of their relative power and importance, or whether they're sponsors or advocates for you, and you can put in notes. And so that was really the first feature that we've adopted in kind of phase one of our key account strategy, is being able to document and map that organization, and being able to do it in a drag and drop fashion, where we're not having to drill in and out of every record, has been very valuable to us. When we were doing our initial evaluation of product solutions, the Prolific, our account executive, was very good in arranging demonstrations for us to help us understand what the features are, what would be required for us to be successful. And after we purchased the Prolific solution, we had access to a group of customer success managers that helped answer questions and very quickly got us up and running. The install process for somebody that's pretty familiar with Salesforce is pretty easy. There are some nuances to the product like there are all others, but Prolific was really fantastic in terms of helping us understand how we could make the tool do what it is that we wanted it to do. The experience was very good. I've purchased a lot of software and a lot of different business applications over the years. Some of them I've regretted the minute I signed the contract, some of them not so much. Prolific is one of those tools that I think the value that you get for the price is absolutely there. It's something I can see us holding on to and using for the long term. It's not meant to be a super heavy tool, but something that can be used very quickly and very agilely. And we have no regrets on our decision to purchase Crush.